Hello, everyone. Today is a strange day, and I wanted to make a quick video in a way to try and pay my respects to someone who has passed away, someone I considered a friend. I've been working on a video, another tutorial of mine, and I opened up the YouTube homepage today, and I saw that Random Call Sign had scheduled a live stream in memory of William Marsh, and I couldn't understand what that meant. And I discovered then that William passed away on the 22nd of March. So William sadly is no longer with us, and I considered William to be a friend. Will was on my podcast, and he was on once himself, and once with Gamer Muscle, James West. He and James had some kind of beef at one point, or just a joke, of course. And I have messaged Will every now and then on Discord, and he was also always so helpful and positive about everything. And I think he had recently got his own place, and he had talked about building a new computer with a RGX 3090, and I just assumed he was there and busy. Will was just there in the background doing his thing, and I was looking to make a video, another guide on R Factor 2. I'm in R Factor 2 now, and I saw Will had done a video, the state of the sim for 2021, about R Factor 2, and I was meaning to look at it just to get Will's thoughts, because Will, I guess like me on a smaller scale, Will always wanted to help. That's the impression I got, that he wanted to help people. He would do a sim racing hardware buyer's guide for every year, telling which wheels to get, and those videos got great views. And he would talk about Project Cars 3. He would do reviews, very detailed. And I remember he had done a kind of a guide on iRacing, which I don't know much about, and it was so detailed, and the details and the things he would pick up on, and I really admired Will for that. I was a fan. And it seems that tomorrow, April 2nd, would have been Will's birthday, and I gather he would have been 28. And something I haven't talked about, well, I had a brother, and he died at 29. Now, that was many years ago now. And every time he was killed in a road accident, a drunk driver. I won't go into the details, but almost every time I jump into the sim rig and fire up a game, I always think, what would he think of what I'm doing now? Because he was gone long before the advent of high-speed graphics and stuff, and he had so much potential, so many things he wanted to do in his life. And he was 29 when he died, and Will was just about to turn 28. And I just, Chris Hay wrote on Twitter that he's devastated, and so am I. And Will Ford from the Boosted Media from Australia, shout out to Will. Will did a lovely video about paying tribute to Will Marsh and how they had become friends. So I'm really sorry for Will, for the community, and especially for his family, for the loss. And he will be missed. And it's just death is just a funny thing to kind of They say that time heals. Yes, and yes, it does. You learn to live with it, but you don't get over it, you know. And when it happened to my family, it devastated my family, and it shortened my father's life in a way. My father's also gone, but it's just and especially with the online presence. I mean, if I go into Discord now, I can see my chats with Will, and of course his Discord server is still there. So it's just, it's a weird one, especially now in the online presence people have, this kind of permanent presence. But even though it's permanent and online, behind that is a living person, if you will. Will is no longer with us, and I don't know what to think about that. It's just strange. So I wanted to kind of make a tribute to Will in the only way I can, with distancing and everything else, and Will's joy was sim racing and obviously sharing, and in a way mine is too. I make my user guides, and I know that I help I've from the comments that I've helped people, and I think that was Will's passion as well. So Will, wherever you are, I hope you're okay, and you will be missed by everybody. And buddy, we'll see you on the other side. I don't know. I'm not really a religious person, but I'll tell a story actually, and this is a true story. A personal story, but anyway, it is what it is. When my brother died, he was killed by a drunk driver. And the drunk driver was driving a very specific model of car, and I won't give the model name, but anyway. But it's a car you wouldn't see around that often. And later on then, over 10 years or so after, I was here in Finland, and my mother came to visit us. And I was walking with my son in the stroller. My son was a baby at the time. And a car passed by, and the car that passed us was the exact model the guy was driving when my brother died. And I sort of took that as a message. Maybe he's around, maybe he's watching us. So maybe it's the same for Will. Maybe people take comfort in a belief system of some sort. I don't want to turn this into something about me. It's not, but I guess what I and my family went through is similar to what Will's family is going through right now. So my deepest condolences to Will's family. I hope everyone's okay. It's not something that you get used to. You learn to live with it, I suppose. And I suppose the only thing you can do is treasure the time that you had with the person. And because life is so short, that's all I really. What more can you say? Words sort of fail me. And Will, I'm kind of I'm doing very bad now. So if you're looking down, you won't be impressed. So I think I'll go and watch Will's video on R Factor 2 and hear his thoughts. And of course, his thoughts are still valid. So Will, wherever you are, I hope you're okay. And you will be missed. You were a core member of the community. And that's it. Until next time, see you guys. Bye.